Actually, if you want to know the whole scam, or not a scam, but the whole skim, or the whole thing, the way we sold the guns, actually, when we did sell the guns, is actually what we would do is one ship eventually would go and it would steam out into a spot. Then they would offload the guns onto the submarine deck. That's another reason why we had the decking on the submarine, which with hold down latches, by the way. They would load up the top of the submarine, basically. And pretty much then the submarine would submerge underneath the water. And they would go to another location where the other ship was waiting, or the other ship was at. And they would come out of the water. And then they would pick up all the goods on the deck of the submarine and leave the metal. And then they would submerge again. Then they would... And then they would rise at the other location and unload all the goods. The metal. Metal was easy to transport this way. Or basically, that's why you had the flat decking actually on the submarines. And why they're basically ships, because they were armored ships, because we didn't want to get killed, but we still wanted to. And it was very profitable. Anyway, they would offload the gold or the metal, and usually they would shoot at us. And then they would unload all the other stuff. If they did not pay, then we sank them. And oh well. Selling is a lot of problems. Like I say, I mean, honest people never noticed it at all. Dishonest people, on the other hand, well, they're a different story. But anyway, most people are honest. But there's a lot, I don't know. I don't like, I was just an inventor and a purveyor of metal and things. I mean, I just wanted to sell. Wanted to produce and make. That's all I wanted to do. That there's a lot of backstabbing, double-crossing people in this world, or triple-crossing people in this world, and they were a problem. Truth is, most people who bought a gun just wanted to go down and kill and rape until they got shot in the head themselves. And they've been doing it for quite a long time, ever since guns were produced. Ever since swords were produced, they started doing that. They were never used for defense, hardly. Mostly they're used for killing people easily. Anyway, yeah. It's a sad existence, really. But oh well. Yeah, whatever. Mostly no one knew where or when or how I was, so I existed and whatever. Anyway. I use hiding and tricks and shuffle games to actually just have anonymity from everything. So, since it's all over with, and it's been many generations, many years, many millions of years, even trillions of years since I did it. Like I say, I didn't hurt anyone or do anything like that. Everyone will always say that I was dishonest or disillusioned or whatever, or this or this that, but just this or just that, just illusion. Actually, they would say he's just illusions or illusion. It's like, no, I'm very real. I was always very real. There's really 800 galaxies and even one coming this way. For many years, they didn't believe that there was another galaxy that was going to do a flyby or possibly contact us, but it's like, or connect or hit us. And one group of people even wanted to take starships and go and raid the other galaxy. It's like, well, it's going to take you a while. It's over 1 trillion years away. Or 680 billion years away. But anyway. And they're just as advanced as us, if not more so. So, anyway, yeah. And very loving and caring, and that was a wonderful place. Anyway. Just they couldn't exactly interface with us because they're negatively charged and we're positively charged. So there is no stepping foot on their planet. Or even getting near. They say they can't even get near the other galaxy because it gives off negative particles. It's actually, it creates particles in the negative way. So even getting near it, your ship basically goes because it gives off negative radiation or negative this or negative that. So basically, if you even get near it, they combine with your, and it goes, it's like being sandblasted, and your ship literally just disappears. Or something like that. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure. I just know that the negative galaxy, nothing can get near it, nothing can get on it, because it's actually giving off negative everything. So your ship literally melts away around you. Because it's like super radiation or something. Anyway, I don't really know. I just know that I made a galaxy in the negative way, and then most of the galaxy is positive or whatever, or something. But there are certain things that I made, whatever. Anyway, though, it's out there in the universe. Ask another race or ask another planet. And I'm like, I don't really care. I just know I did it. I made negative molecule or negative something, and it's out there, and it basically functions as a giant space clock because it's pulled towards us and we're pulled towards it. Because at 100 billion trillion years, normal physics won't actually get these two items to come together. So one of them has to be positive. If you just have two, whatever, well, anyway, whatever. Anyway, the point though is that they won't be pulled together. In order to get them to come together, or be, orbiting each other, one has to be positive, one has to be negative or something. I don't really know. Like, it's something. Anyway, I'm not sure. I just know that I created one that was negative, a whole galaxy of it. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure because it was like 100 trillion years ago. And then there was the Milky Way, which was the other one. Or some galaxy. I made 800 of them. Like, it's like, wow. Damn. Everyone's like, was like all on me. And like, what about this? What about that? I was like, find out for yourself. Go look. They were going to kill me anyway right after, so. And then they said, we're bluffing. You're threatening us. Well, it's like, I'm not doing any of the type. Not my fault I lived for 100 trillion years. Or more. And I'm very much an oddity. And denied the whole time. How rude. And then called like this bad person or whatever. It's like, my name is Lucifer Star. Not Lucifer with the C, and his last name was Czar or Caesar or something like that. He was a piece of shit. And black, I think. Anyway. Whatever. And then, like, in the American government or whatever, somebody like Rodney Briley and Rick Bush or someone was like, you're bluffing, kid, you got nothing. Like, whatever. Anyway, I don't even care. Give me a gun, let me shoot myself in the head. I'm done with the whole thing. Never was really fun except for building. Building was fun. For the most part, everyone just tried to kill me. Because I was real and powerful, rich, whatever. It's like, it's really relative and ridiculous and stupid. And mostly they just shot their way as far as they could get until someone put a bullet in their head. And for, like I said, in this town they would be a really nice guy. In that town they would be the killer and robber. And then, and whatever, and they were lying to women and people the whole time. They'd be psychopathic in another country, and basically be like the death that lives among us, and the horrible thief or whatever. But then in the next country over, they'd be like this great, wonderful person that gave out stuff and was really rich. And basically, it was until once someone finally found them from the other country and basically didn't put a bullet in their head or stop them from doing that anymore. So, yep. In one country you're a hero, in the other country you're a murderer and a rapist. That's all John McCain, Richard Nixon, and everybody else was. Just a murderer and rapist.